Good afternoon and welcome. Is the talk show with Margie. Today I have two guests in the house.
Nosh.
Chris.
And today's topic is so much interesting, so make sure you stay tuned from wherever you are. And the question is all about, why do people get hurt? Why? Is it because of obsession or is it because they give it all? So let's get their own opinion to advise you viewers from wherever you're watching. So Nora, tell us your own opinion.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to say people get hurt because, number one, I would say because they expect too much from someone. You love someone and expect them to do everything that you want them to do, not knowing that even the other person has their own life and they can do as they please. So I think number one reason as to why people get hurt is because of expecting too much from someone.
So you're talking all about expectations.
Yeah.
Chris?
I do concur with her, and also I do think that over dependency on someone and weird obsessions with people. Yeah.
Weird obsessions.
Yes.
Do you have something to top up on your point?
I would like to add on what Chris has said. We had obsessions like, for example, getting attached to someone really, really badly. You forget that you have your life too as well. So you expect someone to love you unconditionally and to love you completely, whereas you give your all, and you forget that you're a person too and you deserve to be given as well. I would say that leads to hurting.
I think also loving yourself and not allowing people to what, let's say, use you in ways that you would not feel comfortable. So yeah.
So does low esteem in cooperation with what we have talked about? Low esteem in a person?
I guess I don't know about that, but I would say that overconfidence. You get overconfident while loving someone. You think that that person loves you as you love them, and in, for example, people who are in a relationship of 5 years, 6 years,
And so Chris, do you think low self-esteem can lead to one getting hurt?
Yeah, I do. You see, because if you have low self-esteem, you tend to expect more from others. Something like something you can't do to yourself, you expect others to do for you. And ignorance is bliss, so you're oblivious of what the other person's actions may be. So yeah, it's actually can.
Nash, can you top up on that point on low self-esteem?
Jones. What I can say about that point is, Maggie, for example, when you have low self-esteem about yourself, you won't have confidence. You won't have confidence to love someone, wholeheartedly. When that person decides to leave you for even 1 second or 2 minutes, you'll start feeling as if your world is crumbling because you're so much in love with that person.
So that derives me from the term depreciated. Do you think when someone is being depreciated will get hurt by the other partner?
Obviously you'll get hurt because first of all, you are in love with someone and you expect that person to also be in love with you, to be there for you as you are there for them. So the moment that they are not there for you and they are not appreciating the efforts that you are making, you'll be sending messages, you'll be making calls, and it's like they are not responding, you will feel hurt automatically. You'll get hurt, you'll start becoming stressed, you see. So when you are in love with someone, you expect them to love you back and you expect them to give you what you're giving them. So when they start acting less, or when they are not matching your energy, you will feel depreciated and you will feel like you are alone in something. That's when stress starts to kick in. Yeah.
So Chris, can you add up on what Nash has said?
In the case of if you're not appreciated in a relationship, you see the connection, the ethos on what your relationship is built upon starts to crumble. So mapenzi enye nilikuwa nakupea venye ulikuwa unani appreciate kitambo itapungua, of course, juu appreciate ni kama you're like blind to whatever I'm doing for you. So yeah, love is Asia.
So as we conclude, can you add up to your points?
What the last words I can say is that when you are in love with someone, I can give advice, even if I'm not perfect in it. At least I can say something about love. When you are in love with someone, you should not be 100% in love with someone. You should also know that you are someone too who needs love, and you should be in love with someone who is also in love with you and who will match your energy, rather than forcing yourself into someone to get to love you only to end up hurting you. Thank you, Maggie.
You're welcome. Please.
On my part, I'd say love yourself. Love yourself. Before giving your heart to someone else, ensure that you love yourself enough to offer the same kind of love to someone else. Yeah.
So as they have said, love yourself. Don't let anyone take advantage of your love. So where can we find you in your social media handles?
You can find me on, mostly I'm always active on TikTok, where that is Nush Sure. Yeah, Nush_Sure or Nush Baby. Thank you.
Chris?
You can find me on Chris Got Keys across all social media platforms.
As we all know, this has been the talk show with Margie. So thanks for tuning in. Also find me on all my social media handles at Margie Babe.